Hey guys, on daddy duty, so hopefully this is a quick video. So what am I doing right now with my Finecoins? Well, I'm doing a little bit of arbitrage trading, because the first thing I noticed about the exchange here was how differently it's set up from a lot of exchanges people are into, right? And this right here is such a vast price difference that it immediately, the first thing that popped into my mind was, there's people probably don't really know how to read this exchange. So I started looking at the history of the orders, and I'm seeing so much vast price differences. And even this is a fairly large price difference, right? Keep in mind, fairly large. This is, I think it's somewhere around 50 cents or so. Let's check. 1,600 or 16,000, sorry. Yeah, that's 58 cents. And the ask price is what, 17,850? Yeah, so I mean that's, a 6 cent difference in price there, right? Just that little bit, but I mean, just looking at this, I'm like, damn, that's crazy right there. Because that, let's see, 19,000. So anyway, 6 cent price difference. If you had, I don't know, 10,000 of these damn things, that would add up. That's, damn, I'm completely, math is failing me right now. But that would probably be a few $100. So I mean, there's some opportunity for arbitrage right there. But I was looking at earlier. Let's see, 19,000 is 48 cents, and then it was like what? We'll just say 1. So it was like 0.8 or something like that, right? So 48 cents versus $9,300 and some change for a fine, right? Per fine, right? Oh shit, it was 0.5, so double that, so 1,800, right? Maybe even like closer to 19 or 18,000, maybe closer to 19,000 per fine, right? So, this leads me to believe that there are people out there, probably not too many, and probably not buying a whole lot of fine, making extremely rookie mistakes, right? So, what I did is I went ahead and I noticed that, and so that kind of got me starting with some arbitrage, right? And then I noticed that it, you can exchange Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Ripple for Finecoin, yeah? So, so it's trading right now for, 16,000. So it's trading right around that 52 cent mark, right? Then I go to the Ethereum, right? And it's trading for 1341 or so. So let's check that out. Let's get rid of that. We'll just say 1350. Keep it even, right? So there's about 51 cents. And let's see. I don't think this is going to be a huge difference. Yeah, so, it's trading for about the same on the Ethereum board, right? Well, let's head over and see what Ripple's doing. So what is it trading for? 1.6, 1.5s, blah, blah, blah. So we'll do, what's 1.5? Let's look at that. 1.5. 54 cents. Just a short time ago, you can see here there's still some orders in from that time. Just a short time ago, though, it was trading for 2. And of course, I didn't have any Ripple in, or else I would have done it. Boom, 41 cents, right? So if you had Ripple, you could have bought it, about 10 minutes ago. Easily, you could have bought it for 41 cents, and then taken that fine and just gone right over to the Bitcoin or Ethereum board, whichever you prefer, because those guys tend to trade very, very close to each other. There is some fluctuations in the Ethereum board as well, some massive fluctuations, but you could have taken this straight to the Bitcoin board and sold it. Your fine for Bitcoin at a 11 cent per fine hit, right? So if you had 10,000 of these freaking things, right, you're looking at about $1,000 that you could have made like that if you just paid attention, right, and caught the right times. So what, I did this over lunch, right, and I started today with 325 fines. And as of right now, I have what the hell? What happened to my freaking order? Mine. Market history. Oh, my open orders right there. 592. So, I have almost doubled my number of Finecoins just by kind of screwing around with the market a little bit. Now, and I was doing this over lunch, and so, within about a 15-minute time frame, I noticed this. I noticed this on the, it was trading in Bitcoin for about 50 cents, and it was trading, over in Ripple land for around 68 cents. So I went ahead and bought with my Bitcoin, and then turned around and sold it for Ripple, and then about 5 minutes after I'd sold it for Ripple, it had dropped back down to like 52 or 53 cents is kind of what it was trading for. And there were some open orders for that price, and so I went ahead and bought more Finecoin. And then, my lunch period was almost up, so I decided one good thing about the Bitcoin market is there's a lot of numbers here, right? And so I'm thinking what could probably explain some of this massive price difference is people all, it's very, very common for people to accidentally a zero, right? And so when I started this order, it was trading for 16,500 was the price of fine. So I just knocked a zero off of there, kind of hoping to catch some rookies. May not be the most ethical thing to do, but hey, I have made that mistake, and I made it one time. It was a learning experience. So, maybe I can help people learn a little bit about trading Bitcoin. So let's see. The market history, as you can see, it is trending back upwards, or downwards, actually. Because one thing with fine is the lower the price of fine, the more expensive, right? So, this is probably not that big of a difference between 15.6 and 16,000. But, you're talking about maybe 2 or 3 cents, maybe. But the difference between 16,000 and 9,000 is pretty significant, right? So it's not like a sequential thing there. Anyway, I was kind of hoping to catch people accidentally a zero, and I was about to go back into work, so I didn't have time to sit there and watch the market. So I just went ahead and opened this up. Not that long ago, actually, because I had done this right before I went to lunch, and then when I got home, before I started working on the car, I went ahead and updated the price a little bit. As you can see, I started that 25 minutes ago, and it already went down and then came back up as far as the price of fine. Here in this column, not the actual price of fine in USD. But anyway, I'd kind of hinted a little earlier that there was some arbitrage opportunities, and people that are in the know probably knew exactly what I was talking about, but just in case people didn't, you know, right now I've got, what 592 times 52 cents would be, you know, a little over $300, like probably 310, 315 worth of fine, in Finecoin, you know, and I don't really want to start a stake for a small amount when there's opportunities like this, that I could possibly take advantage of over the next few days to try and really increase how much fine I have. And of course, you can see here, if I did happen to sell that, you know, Bitcoin's trading for 93.95 right now. So this amount of Bitcoin would be worth, I don't know, a little over $3,000, you know, 3,100 and some change. If I was able to sell 590, almost 593. Another thing I did is I didn't drop all of my fine. I kept one fine so I could kind of monitor the price right here, right? And just kind of, that's like an overall price. I'm not sure if they average all three of the markets to get this price. You know, I'm not really sure how they get this particular price. But if I go and start a stake, that's the price that it would give me, whatever it was showing at that time for the price of fine. That's what I'm doing with my fine right now. It's a very active marketplace, guys. It's, you know, it's got quite a decent amount of volume going in all three of the markets. Now, the Ripple market does seem to be the slowest, but, you know, it's also got some pretty massive price differences. Like right now, or not right now, but when I was looking at it a few minutes ago before I started this video, they were buying and selling fine for about 41 cents a fine over in Ripple land. And if I'd had Ripple on the site, I definitely would have bought. But, you know, I didn't have any Ripple on the site. It is what it is. And that is what I'm trying to do right now, is just kind of increase the number of fines I can by monitoring the arbitrage opportunities and taking advantage of them when I can. Now, as you can see this process, if you had a bot that specialized in arbitrage trading, it would make this a lot easier. But anyway, that's my quick little Finecoin arbitrage opportunity, and I will catch you guys later.